I've been super stoked on the Lies of P for like 2 years now. I've been in their private Discord server. I've been following them very, very closely ever since I saw a couple glimpses of this game when it was in like prototype phase. And it's because it looks tremendous. Not only does it look to be inspired by Bloodborne, which already I'm very interested, but it also looks to be unique, offering something really that is just hard to come by, which is a unique vision that's polished and refined. It's fascinating. And at Gamescom, we just saw an extended trailer for the game, and I want to just fanboy a little bit with you. So let's check it out. We're gonna look at the trailer. We're gonna look at all of the nitty-gritty info that we have about the game at this point. But before we do that, I want to say a quick thank you to our sponsor. NordPass is the internet security software from the creators of NordVPN. On the internet today, you can never be too careful with your data, especially your passwords, because they are the key to your very existence. Seriously, if there's a single data breach, you could be screwed, especially if you're like me and you have the proclivity to use the same passwords on multiple sites. I know I shouldn't do it, but I'm definitely guilty of it. At least I was guilty of it until I started using NordPass, because not only does NordPass remember all of your passwords across multiple platforms, including your mobile device and your laptop and your desktop, but NordPass can even automatically generate passwords for you when you're signing up at new websites or even just updating your password on a website that you use actively. And you can use this whenever you need to update a password after, say, 6 months, to just generate a fantastically difficult to guess password. I mean, look at this thing. How on earth are you gonna guess that? All of your data will be encrypted, all of it will be protected, and you and everything else you hold dear will also be better protected. Check them out today at the link in the video description box below or in the pinned comment to save 70% off of a 2-year plan and to get a free month just for signing up. Again, that's nordpass.com/Luke Stevens, and make sure to use promo code Luke Stevens at checkout to get the discount. Okay, and with that, let's get into it. Join me over at the second camera. Hi, glad to have you. So like I said, this game was originally shown off at Gamescom 2022, Jeff Keighley's little event that he hosted for opening night live. And what we know about this is that, for one, it's inspired by old school stories of Pinocchio, of, you know, sort of the old style of fantasy tales where things are sort of macabre and dark, but they do have a central premise and theme throughout them. And you see the influence all the way throughout this. It's also very steampunk. It's inspired by Bloodborne, of course, which you're going to see in a couple of these sequences where he starts using trick weapons, which is crucial because that's not something many games have done before, at least very well. We've seen it with other games like Neo, for example, but it's not very common because it's really freaking hard to pull off. But here you can see the environmental design, the steampunk influence. It's just, oh my God, it gets me so gooey. I'm so ready. As for what the game practically looks like during a playthrough, we don't really know because nobody's played the game yet. What it looks to be is a linear action adventure game focused primarily on the combat, which is difficult, gritty, and grounded. It's not forgiving, nor for the faint of heart. And in addition to all of that, the character designs are all very interesting. Like, this is exactly what I was hoping to see with regards to Lies of P. We've seen some other trailers, which I'll show you in a minute, but this is like everything that I wanted out of the follow-up. I mean, look at these boss designs. It just keeps getting better and better and better.
The light shines brightest in the dark.
I mean, he has a top hat. What more do you want? And then just wait, look at this. And then actual gameplay. It's refreshing because we had like 2 games show gameplay at Gamescom. It's very refreshing to see actual gameplay shown. We see the trick weapons, scene transition, enemy variety. Look at that. Seriously, it just keeps getting better and better and better. This is how you do a trailer. This is how it's done.
Fulfill.
Lies of P. Dude, I love it so much. I can't even tell you. And as if it couldn't get any better, it's also coming to Game Pass. So you don't even have to put up extra cash to play it if you're on PC or Xbox. If you're on PlayStation, as far as I know right now, you will have to pay for it up front. It's going to be extra cash for you. It's not coming to PlayStation Plus. Maybe it will end up going, but as of the moment I'm recording this video, that has not been confirmed. But I mean, come on. How is that not a day one, I'll give it a try? Like, come on. You know, it's funny because sometimes people are like, Luke, you just like to hate on games. Every video you post is like so negative. You're just tearing things apart. For one, I make critiques. A critique is where you critique something. You break it apart, you find the weaknesses within it, and then commentate on how that could be improved or fixed in a subsequent iteration of whatever that product may be. I do like being excited for games. I do like video games, and I do get hyped for video games that look exciting and look worthy of hype. Lies of P checks like almost every single box. Notice I said almost, because there are a couple things that I'm not in love with in terms of what we've seen, such as if I show you this little tidbit, you notice on the freeze frame at the very end, they list all of the consoles to which this game is coming, and listed is Xbox One and PlayStation 4. I don't personally love that, mostly because the Xbox One was considered a weak console in 2013. So it's already dealing with some very weak hardware, and that just means that the overall design had to be limited to the lowest common denominator, which is the Xbox One. That's a bummer to me. I would much prefer that it was current gen exclusive, but you know, we can't have everything we want. But like I've said, we've seen other trailers and other footage which has added to my excitement of this game. Every time I see more of it, I get more excited. That's not actually that common. A lot of people, they get excited for something, and then as the curtain is pulled back, they become less and less enthused about it. But with Lies of P, every time I see more, I'm excited even more so. It just keeps looking better and better and better and better. And this trailer that we're seeing now was initially released late last year, actually. And it looks tremendous by itself. And this was rendered with pre-alpha and alpha footage. This wasn't even like a launch version or anywhere close to it. And it looks this good. Everything about this game just excites me and looks unique. And even though you can tell it has influences from, you know, Bloodborne and Dark Souls and those types of games, you can see that it's standing on its own. And I just, oh my God. I know I'm coming off as a total fanboy, fangirl right here. I don't even care because I'm just that excited for it. Everything about it looks tremendous. Look, the verticality in the levels, the enemy variety is off the charts from what we've seen. Parrying. I gotta calm down. I need to take a walk. Look at the character design. He looks like a goofy Inspector Gadget. Look at that. Go Gadget. Awesome game. Here we go. Oh. I'm fine. I'll be okay. Send someone to check on me though, but I'll probably be okay. It just looks so good. And then look how they end this trailer from last year. He opens the gate. You walk up. Boss fight. Dude, I'm so ready. My body is ready. Now, normally these indie studios that take a whack at the FromSoft style of game design, they can struggle a little bit. You know, we've had some other attempts at it, such as like the Surge games and of course, games like Neo, which have found success and were received fairly well, but have never like exploded into the mainstream. But since the release of Elden Ring, I think these games have been introduced to an audience that prior to these games and prior to Elden Ring specifically was just totally unaware or uninterested in this type of game. It was seen as a try hard, get good style game that just wasn't worth engaging with. But since Elden Ring, so many more people have tried this style of game and learned that they actually do enjoy them and even love these types of games. So Lies of P could stand to release at a time which is ideal, where it gets the attention it deserves, earns the money that it deserves, and then we have multiple players, serious players doing good work that's very unique and high quality in this genre, which no matter how you look at it is a good thing. More competition in a genre and in a specific field means more games in that type, means that they are forced to innovate to keep an advantage above and beyond somebody else that's also doing similar stuff. It's just like full stop, period. It's a good thing. Now, I'll be real. I don't really have a lot else to back up this video other than just sharing my fangirlisms with you because I am like thoroughly pumped for this game. I think it's going to be something pretty special. I mean, for a living, I critique and break down games to their basest form and find ways to fix them and improve them. It's what I do all day, every day. And I can see that there's something special about this game. And maybe my eyes are being blinded by the art style and by the animation quality, by these other things that I'm going to miss out on some important pieces. Only time will tell once we get our hands on the actual game and find out more. But what I can say right now is that everything I've seen just excites me more and more and more. There's a reason I think this game stole the show at Gamescom. Everything else paled in comparison. I thought Hogwarts Legacy was going to waltz in and dominate the show, but instead they show off like 90 seconds of stuff that's like, okay, cool, whatever. But Lies of P comes out and blows everybody away. And I think it's only going to continue to do that. I'm excited for it and I want to see more. And I hope that you share that interest with me so that I can justify making more videos on it. Let me know what you think of Lies of P in the comment section below the like button. I would love to see what you think. And of course, come over and join me on Twitch. I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, pretty much all day. So come by, say hi. I would love to see you. Let me know, oh, I saw the Lies of P video. It'd be super cool to see you. So come out, say hi. I would love to hang out. Of course, links in the description and the link tree and all of that. But with that, I'll see you in the next one. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.